Joseph didn't stay stuck in a pit. He rose to the palace. And just like him, your fashion business is not supposed to stay stuck, whether in bespoke or in the confusion of the ready-to-wear state. It is supposed to rise out of the ashes to the palace. My name is Wuraola Ubaka, and yes, I am called your profitable fashion coach. The one thing we say here is that if your business is not making money, why are you even in business? Today, I'm going to be sharing the story of Joseph, which is a story which I personally relate to and which I think you can benefit from too. Now, Joseph was a dreamer. He had big dreams. He saw himself, he saw his brothers bowing to him, and his dreams were so audacious that they made even his own flesh and blood hate him. That's what happens when we have a vision. But that vision was not straightforward. He didn't go from having big dreams to going to the palace. He had to go through his wilderness moments. So yes, he got sold into slavery. He went to Potiphar's house. From there, he went to prison. And it was from prison he went to the palace. But through this entire journey, Joseph never stayed down. He never changed who he was. He remained steadfast in that person that he was. And because his DNA remained the same, he found himself constantly rising out of the ashes. How does this relate to you? Maybe your fashion brand has suffered twists and turns. Maybe you've been sewing bespoke for years and you just feel like you are stuck. Things are not making sense. You've been running around in circles. You can't see your money. You're tired. Your back is now paining you. Your doctor has told you need to slow down. You can't do it this way. Maybe you even saw your mother doing it this way and you don't know any other way. So you're stuck. But you can take the example of Joseph and not stay stuck. There's always a better way. You can always rise from that place of lack of clarity, lack of vision, lack of knowledge, to a place where you get the knowledge that helps you and you get the implementation systems that make it possible for you to move from being confused to being clear. That's what we do at the PFA. We arm you with strategies and actual actionable steps. Little steps that you can do that you may not see are working. But then one day, growth is silent. So one day you wake up and you see that your business is finally at the palace because you have been doing this thing day in, day out without fail. We make you constantly think about your business and constantly act on that thought daily. And because we have this system that builds skills, not just teaches, we are actually creating an army of fashion entrepreneurs who are actually profitable. And you can be next. So I invite you to join us in any of our programs. You can start out with the 12-in-1 ready-to-wear bundle, which is your documentation system. And if you want more, then the 90 days PFA Ready-to-Wear Bootcamp is the exact place you should be. And I say this with every sense of responsibility. If you come into the bootcamp and your fashion business remains the same after 90 days, I will refund you your money. And I'm not joking. My name is Wuraola Ubaka, and I am called your Profitable Fashion Coach. Today has been day 25 of my 30 days ready-to-wear journey.